week's top story, Sopa isn't dead yet. Is the woolly mammoth still alive? And inside Steve Jobs' FBI files. This and more in today's episode. It's Friday the 10th of February 2012, I'm TJ Marks, and you're watching The Wrap. India and Iran have struck a deal this week that will see India cease paying for its Iranian oil imports in US dollars, instead moving towards the local domestic currency of the rupee. Whilst the move is likely to upset politicians in Washington, it could turn out quite a good way for Iran to sidestep US trade sanctions whilst boosting the Indian economy. After filing for bankruptcy protection last month, Eastman Kodak Co., the inventor of the digital camera and the pocket video camera, announced this week that they would be dropping their digital camera and photo frame divisions, a move that will see upward of 400 jobs lost within the company. Job losses are expected to be mainly around the R&D and marketing divisions as Kodak moves to license their brand to their competitors and focus on their printing divisions in hopes that they may still be able to stay afloat yet. An unnamed Siberian engineer has released a video some claim to be evidence for the surviving woolly mammoth population in Siberia.
This blurry footage of a creature might look slightly convincing at first glance, and certainly was enough to convince paranormal investigator Michael Cohen. But if you take more than a slight glance at the footage, it becomes evident that what has actually been captured is a bear wading through water with what looks like a large salmon-like fish.
Either that, or it's a woolly mammoth with its broken trunk at 45-degree angle. The FBI has released a series of memos this week on Steve Jobs, dating back to 1991, when he and his associates were interviewed as Jobs began to be considered as a candidate for sensitive presidential appointments. The memos, which are linked to in full in the description, paint Jobs as a man who would intimidate others, insist on getting his own way, and twist the truth or distort reality in order to achieve his own personal goals. The revelation should come as no surprise to anyone following Steve Jobs' career, but paint Jobs as a very different person to the popular visionary CEO many Apple fans see him as. And finally, US Senator Carrie Reid has announced Sopa is not dead yet, introducing it to Congress in the disguise of a new cybersecurity bill, in a move clearly aimed at stopping the kinds of protests Sopa drew from some of the internet's biggest names. Congress has refused to release the particulars of the new bill. Leaks, however, which suggest the bill, which comes out of the Senate Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee, will give the power to crack down on the internet to the executive branch. Rumours around Washington suggest that the bill may even contain elements of the failed kill switch bill, which would have allowed the president the ability to shut down the entire internet at will. That's it for this week. I'm TJ Marks, and that is the week that was. Next week reports the world is coming to an end.